What in the world? What in the world? What's going on, man? What in the world, bro? It's your boy Big Low Kuntry. I hope that everybody out there is doing great tonight. Hope that everybody's doing good. I know everybody's stressed out, trying to put together what's going on and everything. And I know y'all been saying what in the world, bro, all day, just like me. I hope everybody's doing great tonight. I hope everybody's doing good. For everybody out there that don't know me, my name is Big Low Kuntry. I'm just an old country boy, former football coach that loves to sit around and talk about sports. You could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you are here with us on Big Low Country Sports. Much love to everybody that came on to chill out with us. Look, if you're watching the show after the show has aired and you're watching the replay, make sure that you put a what in the world bow in the comments. I want to know who's coming in to show me some love. But I need to show love to the people that are here right now. I got to show love to the people that's showing love to me. Nate Bill, what's going on? He's talking about, man, maybe we should take Julio Jones back. You know, we're going to be talking about everything tonight. Julio Jones, Matt Ryan, Deshaun Watson. We're going to be talking about everybody and their mama. We're going to talk about everything tonight. False start Falcon, bro. Just say no to Julio.
Exactly.
JT says, blessings, Big Low and Coach Roney. He said, go Saints. Much love to you, man. Bearded Beast, he says, what up, Low? I need to say something. I'm happy. I'm happy you left.
All right. Keep it moving.
I definitely appreciate that, Bearded Beast. Much love to you, my family. Y'all ready? Anyway, Ricky Gaines says, Coach Low, what in the world? Julio released. This is why you don't burn your bridges, and karma comes quicker than unexpected at times. So you're definitely right about that, Coach. You're definitely right about that. You know, whenever you burn those bridges, you know, you try to come back to where you came back from, coming back from that grass that you thought was green on the other side, and then, you know, you realized it wasn't green. It was just brown. The sun was just hitting it the right way. You realized that. Brian Peebles, what in the world, Bo? Michael Walker's in here chilling out with us. Joseph Thornton, I know that he got that oil for me. Oh my goodness. So all right, so let's go ahead and break this thing down. Let's go ahead and break it down, guys. Let's talk about what's going on. So first, and I do need y'all to make sure that you do a country boy a favor. Make sure that you hit that like button. You know, if you're eager to see who's going to be the quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons next year, whether it's Deshaun Watson or Matt Ryan, make sure that you hit that like button. Also, if this is your first time chilling out with us, make sure that you share the channel with your friends and family. So, we're going to go ahead and start this thing out with a 1 and 2. If you want, It's early, but look, we got a lot of things going on, Coach Ron.
Yeah, there is a lot.
We got a lot of things going on. And I want to make sure that, you know, whenever we go through the coaching meeting, I had an outline. I forgot to bring it in here. But whenever we, you good, Coach Ron. Whenever we get together, I want to make sure we cover everything. So I need you to put a 1 in the chat if you want Matt Ryan to be the quarterback next year, put a 1 in the chat. If you want it to be Deshaun Watson, if you want it to be Deshaun Watson next year, put a 2 in the chat. I mean, let's go ahead and just get down to the nitty gritty. And let's go ahead and talk about the elephant that's in the room. Let's go ahead and talk about it. So if you want it to be Matt Ryan, you want to stick with what we got, not give up assets, put a 1 in the chat. If it's one of those cases where you're thinking, hey, let's go in a different direction, you know, I just want to see what we got. Put a 2 in the chat. Put a 2 in the chat. I legitimately want to know because I need a big one, Coach. I need a big one, Coach Ron. Coach Ron, she just asked me which glass you want. I said I need a big one. Look, yeah, I don't think we've been sipping here lately, have a Coach. Yeah, so look, tonight is one of those nights. It's one of those nights and it's one of those weeks. You know, I finna call my boss early. I was like, look, I need some time. I need some time off. Dredd says, what's up, Coach, man? Today is like the young and the restless. Boy, what you talking about, bro? What you talking about? Thank you so much, Coach Ronnie. I really appreciate that. You don't know. Look, I do. I know Let's go ahead and get to it. What's in my cup? It's in my cup. It might be water. It might be moonshine. But if you see me smiling, that just means I'm happy to see you. Bottoms up. I don't know if you got something over there to help you get through this night or get through this week or whatever we got going on. But bottoms up to you. Who would have thought NFL free agency would have been this crazy and stressful? Who would have ever thought? Moses T's in here. What's going on, Coach? Reggie Reg in here. What's up, Reggie Reg? Zeke's in here. Much love to you, Zeke. What's up, man? I got something. Good. All right, by my eye over here. You got it? Okay. Go ahead. Just go ahead. Appreciate it, baby. All right. Definitely, man. Definitely. Let's see. Up it up, Seabass. He said, let's bring in Deshaun Watson. Man, I'm eager to see what these votes are looking like. Daniel Pitts is in here. Definitely. So let's go ahead and get to the votes. Let's go ahead and get to the votes and see what everybody's saying. So I said put a 1 in the chat if you want to roll with Matt Ryan. You know, I said put a 2 in the chat if you think Deshaun Watson, you know, is the move. If you think, you know, that's the way that you need to go. So let's take a look here and see what we got going on. Coach Dre says Deshaun. I'm sorry. He said he wants to stick with Matt Ryan. He said he don't want to make that move. Now Adam Schefter came in here. Now what did Adam Schefter say the other day, Coach Ronnie?
It was something crazy. I don't know.
Did he say something about Deshaun Watson?
No, he did not.
He did?
No.
I think he did.
No, he didn't.
Okay, all right. Okay. Coach Dre, he says 1. Coach Zeke, he says 1. Thinks that he'd rather stick with Matt Ryan. The Bearded Beast and his showing love, he says that he's ready to make that move. He says that Deshaun Watson making want to leave the one he with and start a new relationship with you. At this point, the situation's out of control. Back me up, Coach Ronnie. I never meant to hurt her, but I gotta let it go. Yeah, you gotta hit harder than that, Coach Ronnie. Come on now. You gave me. We'll come back to it. You make sure you practice that. B Tuckett, he says he wants to stick with Matt Ryan. Kenny G said that he wants to, you know, go ahead and move on. Adam Schefter, he already said that, you know, per sources. You know, Dante Spate thinks that we should move on. The grooming experience says that we should move on. Justin says that we should move on. Reggie Reg, he says 1. He says that we need to stick with Matt Ryan. Now, Coach Ronnie, she told me something that kind of surprised me. She said that some people are saying that Kyle Pitts is up for an option to get traded if we make that trade. So I'm sitting here looking at it like, so who are we talking about, or what are we talking about trading if we do get Deshaun Watson? You know, that's one thing that a lot of people aren't considering. They're just getting naked, trying to get the bright shiny thing. And, you know, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, the bright shiny thing looking pretty good. I mean, you know, what do you have, like 38 touchdowns, 7 interceptions with 4,800 yards?
Look forward to the games next year.
Brandon Cooks was the best wide receiver. Like, I mean, you can't beat that, you know. I mean, just imagine what he could do with Kyle Pitts. You know, he never played with a unicorn before. Lynn T, he says that he will move on. Doug says he want to go ahead and stick with what he got. False Star Falcon says 99 times. Yes. Deshaun Watson. Dex says that he wants to move on. Reggie Gaines says 3. Don't matter to me. Let's just build and win. You know what, Coach? I mean, that's I like that. JBM 93 says that he wants to move on to Deshaun. Dirty Bird says 2020 222. Oh man, Leo says that, you know, he wants to keep Matty Ice. Brandon says that he's looking at, you know, moving on. Joseph Thornton says that y'all sipping too much oil. He says that you want to go ahead and stick with Matt Ryan. So it's looking like it's pretty much split. A lot of people are saying we need to move on. But it seems like more people are leaning towards Deshaun Watson, Coach Ron. Am I wrong?
Nah.
Brian People says 1, says too rich for my blood. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know if I could trade Kyle Pitts.
I don't think they should either.
I don't know if I
That's
could do
just
that.
what people are saying. I don't know if there's any level of truth to it. You know how the rumors get started.
Yeah. I mean, that's. But Corey Harris, Juan Carter, what's up, Juan? Ephraim Jones, like they're all talking about moving on. Nate, Dante, Zabo in here. Hey man, say man, what's going on, Zabo? So what in the world, Bo? Bring that country boy back home. Talking about Deshaun Watson. Gainesville ain't country. See, I didn't tell y'all what's country, what's not country. Gainesville, it's not the country. You know what? We'll talk about that, Coach. Right? Gainesville, it's not the country. Oh man, y'all are crazy. Dre says 3, says whatever option makes sense for us to become a dynasty, meaning multiple chips. And that's the thing, coaches, because so the thing is that Deshaun Watson and Matt Ryan hold all the power in this situation. So they can legitimately, first of all, if I was Matt Ryan, I'd be pissed off. I'd be pissed off. I mean, first, think about it. You just extended my contract, and then...
They said they never filed that extension with the league.
Oh, they never filed the extension?
No, it's not officially filed with the league.
Who said that?
That's what they were saying online.
Who they? Some people on Twitter.
I'll look, but that's what I was saying.
They done changed it on over the cap. Like it's applied on over the cap now. But all right, so Coach Ronnie said that they said that they didn't file it on Twitter. I mean, on at the league office. But the fact of the matter is that even if they haven't filed it, if I was Matt Ryan, I'd be pissed off. It's almost like, look, it's almost like saying, hey, let's move in together, Coach Ronnie. And then next thing you know, like this new girl that you ain't never talked to before walks up to you while you getting some chicken wings in public and say, hey, you cute. You want to try to go out? And then you be like, oh, okay. That sounds good.
It's not 100% accurate.
Why? Why not?
More like your ex that you did care about
but
comes back to you and is like, hey, Big Low, I see you on YouTube shining. I'd like to come down there and maybe we could get together. Like, it's more like you know them.
But see, that happened. That happened to me. I said no. I said, Coach Ronnie. Okay. I said no, Coach Ronnie. That's my one and only. Okay. But I mean, I see what you're saying. Either way, it's almost like it's a situation where another person's coming in, and it's like if I was Matt Ryan, if I was, most of the time, whenever it be situations where the husband like is getting slighted, it's always the wife that's speaking up, right? So Sarah, she back there like, man, all these years you done gave them ever since 2008, everything that you've been with the Falcons longer than we've been married. You're gonna sit up here and take this from the Falcons, and next thing you know, you're gonna be taking it out on Johnny and Marshall. You can't do that. Don't let them do you like that. You know what? We need to see if we can just go ahead and get traded to the Colts. I'm gonna represent Naptown from now on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those cases where whenever the husband gets slighted, the wife, she, a lot of times she wants to represent for her husband. She wants to show her husband, like, look, you're getting taken advantage of. And I could definitely see that happening in this situation. But basically the point I'm getting to is that if I was Matt Ryan, I'd be pissed off. I would. Now, a lot of people they're talking about online, they're saying, and you were telling me about this, Coach Ronnie, because you're the one to keep your ear to the streets. A lot of people said, hey, I feel like Matt Ryan is getting done wrong in this situation. So I'm gonna ask the chat what they think about this before I go on my rant. Do y'all feel like Matt Ryan is being done wrong in this situation? Like, is it one of those cases where it's like, hey, we should have treated Matt Ryan better than we have in this case? Also, I do need y'all to do, I'm sorry, I don't want to sound like a college professor or a teacher giving y'all too much homework, but I also need y'all to make sure that you hit that like button. make sure, in the words of homeboy Smitty, make sure you hit that like button. But moving forward, if you feel like it's one of those cases where the Falcons are doing Matt Ryan wrong, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like they're not doing him wrong, put a 2 in the chat. I legitimately want to know what y'all think. Kenny G says culture change with the second option. Okay. Coach Ronald, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, this is a big glass and everything, but I don't think this is enough. I might need a little bit more. I'm feeling parched over here. Feeling parched. Z King, he said that this is just smoke and mirrors to me. A lot of people are saying that, they're just kind of kicking everything else around. Tyrone Ism, he asked me how I feel. I never gave my opinion, did I? About the whole Deshaun Watson, whether or not we should bring him to the Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, I did a video. Yes, I did do a video. I'll make sure that y'all check out the video. We did. Whenever I found out the news, first thing I did, I had to come and talk to the coaching staff. So y'all make sure that y'all check that out. But if it's something that works, because Deshaun Watson has all the power, he could legitimately veto every trade that comes if he legitimately wants to come to Atlanta. He contacted Arthur Blank and said, hey, you remember I used to be the ball boy. You gave my mama a house. I want to repay the favor and bring you a championship. Like that's what he did. So, with that being said, it's one of those cases where if they try to trade him to New Orleans, he could say, I don't want to go to New Orleans. I just want to go to Atlanta. And if the Texans try to get an exorbitant amount of draft picks, they try to get 3 first rounds and 2 seconds, he could say, hey, I'm not going anywhere else. I'm just going to stay here and just not play. Or you could trade me to Atlanta for a fair trade. That's and that's why I say Deshaun Watson legitimately has all the power in this situation. He legitimately does, because if it's one of those cases where, they put him in a negative situation, that he sit out last year. He obviously ain't got no problem with sitting out. He sat out last year. Real Atlanta Falcons talk with G. Lou said, let Matt Ryan go. He said, let him go. Sean, what in the world, Bo? What's going on with you? Wait a minute. Let's see. Who is this? This is Tati. What's that? Tyriana. I couldn't see if that was TR. Okay, Tyriana Reese. Much love to you, Tyriana. I think this is my first time seeing you in here. Thank you so much for chilling out with old country boy tonight. Definitely. So it's one of those cases. So do y'all feel like Matt Ryan is being done wrong in this situation? Do y'all feel like he's being done wrong? If you feel like that is the case, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like, oh, we do? Okay, I'm trying to get down there. Huh? What'd you say, Coach Ronnie? Yeah. Go ahead and get me right. The Nile Pitts, he says, 2, this is a business, not business. He said business. Huh? Okay. Let me finish reading the Nile Pitts' comment. He says, 2, he said, this is a business. Colts moved on from Peyton. 49ers moved on from Montana. Packers moved on from Favre. Anyone else can get gone. Logo over everything. And I definitely agree with you on that, Bo. And the Nile Pitts, I don't know if this is your first time chilling out with us, but we got a tradition that we do on this show. Every time someone donates a super chat, that's that. Da-da-da. That's a Superman chat. But yes, we say this all the time. You go ahead and pull them up, Coach Ronald. We do this all the time. Players, they come and go, but the Atlanta Falcons have been here since 1966, and they're going to continue to be here. Players, they come and go. So I definitely agree with you on that. It's the logo over the Falcons. Over Matt Ryan. Cinco, what in the world, Bo? What's going on with you, fam? What's going on? Because I know some people, like we have people who are actual fans of the team. They just want to see the team win. Me and Coach Ronald, we're season ticket holders. Like, I want to go and see the team successful. I would much rather go see the team be 10-7 than watch Matt Ryan, who I have an emotional connection with, and be 6-11, 5-12. I would much rather see that. Matt Ryan, I got a longer relationship with Matt Ryan than me and Coach Roney have. Me and Coach Roney, we actually started dating right after we drafted Matt Ryan. I remember watching Matt Ryan's first pass, his first touchdown pass in the bowling alley. I was bowling for a 315. For y'all that don't know it, 300 is a perfect score. That's just how good I am. I bowling for a 315. 8 frame. I said, hold on, y'all. I got to watch this young Thundercat. They said his name is Matthew Ryan. I said, I got to see what he's looking like. Came out, first touchdown pass. First pass to touchdown to Michael Jenkins. I said, oh, we finna call him Matt Ryan. I like this young Thundercat. Been riding with him ever since. It's been my goal to watch every pass of his NFL career. With that being said, I still pay an exorbitant amount of money for these tickets every year. And I'm legitimately not trying to continue to pay money, spend my whole Sunday just to see Matt Ryan lose. I'm sorry. A lot of people are saying, hey, well, if we do trade him, we need to trade him to a winner. We need to trade him to a winner. Like, it's only right. And I agree with what you're saying. Well, no, I can't say that I agree with what you're saying. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, Coach. Go ahead and highlight him for me. All right, so Dex, he says 1. He says, this man is giving everything. Of course not. He had a heck of an opportunity. Go ahead, Coach Rody, because I don't know where I'm at right now. Coach Rona, she said 2. She said that, you know, Coach Rona, she's a little bit of a wild card. She ATL, DSGB, my clique, out my. He said 2. He said Lynn T. He said, or they look a lot of people riding with Coach Rona, ain't it? Coach Rona, you just ain't highlight the 2s. Going in order. Oh, okay, you gotta watch it now. The bearded beast, he said 2. It's not personal, it's just business. I understand that, Bo. I understand that. Go ahead, Coach Rona. Not for everybody. I love that name. Not for everybody. Says 2. Says it's one of those cases where we can legitimately, we can't just sit up here and say, hey man, they doing this man wrong. Like, Matt Ryan's got paid $300 million. He gotten over $250 million. Not with the M, people, a B. Billion with a B. I think he's good. Daniel Connor says 2. Said it's a business. Daniel Connor from overseas. From Ireland. Oh, tomorrow St. Patrick's Day, ain't it? Oh. Grandmaster said wear green. Oh, okay. Hey, I don't even think I got anything green. I got anything green, Coach Rody? Okay, I do. Oh, okay. Donta Spade, he says Matt Ryan keeps getting sacks, throwing the ball late, and always throws interceptions. Now, we can't say that now. I think Matt Ryan's a really, really good quarterback. But Matt Ryan's at the point of his career now where he needs someone around him. He needs talent around him to help him be successful. Y'all hear me? I keep saying this. He carried the Falcons for so long. Now the Falcons need to help carry him. The Space Ranger Joe, he says, 1, unfortunately, we have some areas, but Brady back, and we got to make some things, Shouty. We got to make some changes, Shouty. I feel you on that. Yeah, Brady's back. You know, I can't stand him. I don't like Tom Brady. I don't like him. I don't like Giselle. I don't like all his kids. I don't like his dog. I drive a Ford F-150. If he has a Ford F-150, I'm taking mine back and getting the GMC Sierra. I don't like him. Dirty Bird 08, he says 4 straight losing seasons speak for themselves. I mean, 4 straight losing seasons, Bo. I mean, and look, we can't put all of it on Matt Ryan. Let's admit now, the coaches were terrible. You know, we all seen that Dallas game. We looked at the ball on the onside kick. Like we had a chance to pick it up, and we legitimately looked at it like it was a rattlesnake on the ground, scared of it. You know, so I mean, I understand, Coach Ronnie. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, it was almost like they were trying to hide the ball. Like, whenever you see a $20 bill in Walmart, you step on it, make sure nobody. Like that's what it was looking like. Yeah. All-Star Falcon says, I know one thing. I'm watching Mr. 2 social media closely until this happens. If he pulled down his Falcons content, boy, I'm firing up the grill. So you been, hey, well, look, you fire that thing up, Coach. You already know to hit your boy Big Low Kuntry up now. Because look, I ain't been on the grill in about, it's been a while, ain't it? About 7-8 months. Coach Roney just fussing at me the other day. Smitty says, my buddy, Coach Roney doing better. Can I get a song?
It's coming, Smitty.
Oh, she said it's coming. She said it's coming. I don't know, Smitty, because I just tried to get her to back me up a while ago. And she hit it weak. I was like, wait in the world. I was talking about Deshaun Watson. I said, look, man, Deshaun Watson, it's just like that Usher song. You make me want to. I said, at this point, the situation's out of control. I never meant to hurt her, but I gotta let it go. That's what I'm talking about. Come on. Oh, man, Ricky Gaines says, I don't think we're doing them wrong. Business first. Matt knows the business, and we can't continue to build without filling the stadium. Watson will fill seats, return on his investment easy. And Matt Ryan said this he says this every year. Every year, whenever they ask him questions at training camp, he says, look, there's a lot of guys that aren't here last year. He gives the same speech. I don't know if y'all noticed this. He says this every year. These lockers are rented. They're not owned. He says, I don't know if I'll be back next year. So with that being said, I think Matt understands it. He knows that it's a business. And he also probably looks in his Chase account or whatever banking account that he has and sees that $300 million there. Like, man, well, I mean, it was a good run. I mean, let's be honest. And I'm sure that he has enough money where he could still have that nice apartment out there in Buckhead. He will be all right, guys. He will be all right. Because there's some people out there talking about, man, I'm hearing rumors that the Atlanta Falcons are just doing Matt Ryan dirty, and if things come to light, boy, it's really going to make the Falcons look like, no, this is a business. This is a game of business. Let's be honest, guys. We ain't going to sit up here and do this just because some of us want Matt Ryan to be here because we want him to win. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Now, if we keep him, go Matt Ryan. I just want to see the team win. If we don't, go Deshaun Watson. I mean, that's basically where I'm at right now. I ain't sitting here trying to pick no sides and have no kind of loyalty. I'm just trying to win some games. T-Baby says Matt Ryan arm strength is lower than my battery percentage on Madden. I'm on 2.5. I'm on 2%. Hey, boy, that's rough right there. You need to charge that thing up. Oh, man. Let's see. UC Too Smooth, he says, we would hate to see Matt Ryan leave, just like we hated to see Julio leave. It's like, it hurt. It hurt. I was walking around the house singing some songs. I hate to see Julio leave. I ain't gonna lie to you. Coach Roney, she was like, man, you just keep singing Mariah Carey, We Belong Together. Like, why you keep singing that? I like, no reason. It's just been on my mind lately. Meanwhile, I was just thinking about 2011 when we traded up to get Julio Jones. John Bird says Arthur Smith, new play. Quarterback sneak to the moving van. Well, he wouldn't run a quarterback sneak all season. Oh, man. Real Atlanta Falcons talk with G. Lou. He says, take that forward back and get the Sierra. No, well, hold. Wait a minute, bro. I don't know about that one now. I just said the Tom Brady got a forward now. In the meantime, big Ford F-150. You already know what time it is. Built for it tough. Oh man, Falcon fan 1020 says seeing Atlanta Legends leave in the same offseason would be crazy. Freddie Freeman and Matt Ryan. You know, they are like best friends. Freddie Freeman and Matt Ryan. You know, and think about it. It's like Matt Ryan, he might welcome this whole situation. Because he might say, man, shoot, my homeboy Matthew Stafford, you know, he just dipped and he got him chipped. I don't see why I can't do it either. You know, I was just, you know, a few minutes from winning the Super Bowl myself. We didn't get it done. So, I mean, maybe I should go ahead and see what I can do too. Redger says, I heard a lot of free agents waiting on Watson to make his decision. Then they're joining them. And that might be a reason why we hadn't made that many moves ourselves, you know, because we got some space. But, I mean, that might be a big reason why, because I'm sitting here wondering, like, why Allen Robinson hadn't went anywhere, you know. Coach Roney, Coach Roney, she showed us don't like Jarvis Landry. She be hating on Jarvis Landry. I said, what did that man do to you? I mean, he's a great run blocker. He's very reliable.
I can't say anything bad about him.
Exactly.
Just like, okay, cool.
You gotta get that hate out you.
Like,
you gotta get that hate out your heart, Coach Roney. You gotta get the hate out your heart. Slick says, I hope Deshaun can catch his own pass. That's rough right there. That's rough. GL8 says Ryan needs to play for the Texans. Left us there. Leave him there. I'm talking about whatever. But you big man, the little man. ATLGF Faithful says, hey Lo, if we don't get Watson, check my new mock draft out. Tell me what you think. Y'all stay blessed. Stream like. I just want to see the team win too. Amen. I definitely appreciate you on that, ATL. And, you know, we'll definitely check you out, my brother. Definitely will. But, yeah, man, I mean, I'm legitimately looking at this situation because I'm going to tell y'all, if Matt Ryan stays here, there's a Coach Roney, you're going to hate to hear this, but if Matt Ryan stays here, there's a good chance Julio Jones is coming back.
Boo!
You didn't get that hate out. You didn't get that hate out your heart.
No Julio.
Oh man, Kane says we Bucks fans don't compute your Okay, all right, okay. Look, don't act brand new now. Don't act brand new because Raymond James was ATL South for a long time. Marius Amy says, look at these people. They want Julio back. Just gluttonous for doggone pay. What in the world? Just glutton for doggone pay. Goodness gracious.
Exactly. Julio is nothing but a nuisance. Do not bring that man back.
Oh, man. And look, to a certain extent, I agree with you. But Olamide Zaccheaus is our number one wide receiver. Yeah. Olamide Zaccheaus is our number one. If Matt Ryan stays, who does Matt Ryan know better in this world than Julio? It's like you're gonna need something. You're gonna need some kind of level of consistency. And you know, I agree with y'all. You never know, you never even know if Julio gonna play or not. One of my best friends, you know, when we was young, he had a car, it was just sometiming. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it won't. We'll get in it, we'll try to crank it up. Some days we crank it up and go to the store. Other days it didn't work. That's Julio. It's almost like a GMC Sierra. Like, you know, I mean, some days it'll work, sometimes it won't. But I mean, I'm just saying it's one of those cases, guys, where you know the wide receiver position is huge because you think about it, the Bucks. They got Russell Gage now. You know, I mean, Olamide Zaccheaus. That's our number one guy. Like we got to make some kind of move. And I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I don't like getting burnt the way that we did with Julio Jones. But it kind of made sense. It kind of made sense, Coach Ronnie. Like who else would you get? DJ Chark, he gone. I know that's your boy. He gone. You know, like who else you gonna get?
Who got your chart?
I can't remember.
Oh,
I can't remember. I don't know if anybody in the comments know who signed DJ Chark. The comment either says Deshaun Watson. He don't need weapons. He's Deshaun Watson. Well, just like Slick say, I hope he can throw to himself. Because if he can't, bro, it's gonna be rough. Oh man. Smitty, he says if they didn't offer Deion Sanders a contract to stay, then everything else fair game. And that is true. But you gotta remember the Smiths, you know how them Smiths are, Smitty. You know how the Smiths are, Smitty. The Smiths, they didn't want to offer him no contract, man. So Dion, he had to go dancing in Dallas. Raymond Elder says Julio can rock like roadkill in free agent. Good gracious, man, what? Man,
I agree.
You would. You didn't get a hate out your heart, Coach Ron. But yeah. I mean, I legitimately think that it's one of those cases where they're going to in free agency, just like Orlando Ledbetter said, like they're going to be very passive. Like they're not going to make huge splashes. And this team, it might not be that successful this season, guys, because we're just at that point where we can't make any big moves. Now, it could be the Tom Brady effect in Tampa Bay if we get Deshaun Watson, because Smitty said that she's back. It could be the Tom Brady effect if Deshaun Watson comes to Atlanta, because we got to remember, guys, that it's one of those cases where good players, or they want to play where good quarterbacks are at. Either where good quarterbacks are at, or either where they know they're going to get broke off. And just like Coach Ronnie told y'all, I didn't even know that was the case. A lot of free agents, they're waiting to see where Deshaun Watson goes to.
Okay. A lot of people say where Chark went, he's with the Lions.
Oh, he signed with. Oh, that's a good fit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's a good fit. Good. Well, I come. Whoa.
I like Chark.
He's so good.
I like Chark.
He's okay.
Oh, please.
He's okay.
Burning you up with Chark. Come on, stop.
You was burning me up.
If you can get him for fantasy guys, pick him up.
You was burning me up.
He's great. Well, wait a minute. Their quarterback's not. Okay. Well, he's a great wide receiver, though.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say, because you said you were burning me up. I got 2 championships.
Did you get any wins?
I got 2 champions. Yes.
Let's talk about last season.
Yes.
Did you get any wins?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes, I did. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Maybe you don't know how to pick them no more. Maybe the touch is gone.
What?
How about that? Maybe you lost the touch. Maybe those 2 championships are you ever going to get? Because if you don't see the talent in Chark, you deserve one win.
I don't see the talent in Chark. I don't see
one win last
Okay,
season.
I hear you, boy.
He was hurt.
I hear you.
Whatever.
I hear you. See, that's what I talk about right there. See, Mom, it's a Coach Ron the hater alert. See, she gotta get that hate out of her heart. She said here hating on me, my 2 championships. Just cause I don't like DJ Chark. Talk about he's great. What in the world? That man ain't no great. Good.
I never said he was great. I said I liked him.
Oh, okay.
Act like he's trash.
I say he's all right.
Last year,
I said he's all right.
That was trash.
He's okay, but I ain't finna, get naked for him. Oh man. But yeah. Wait a minute. Blue Striker, and he says, I just want to see the NFC South as successful as they can be, especially my true team, the Carolina Panthers. Number 1, Cameron Terrell Newton. Man, well, don't hold your breath, Coach. That's all I can say. The Panthers, there's some hard times down there for them, but you never know, because the NFL is a league of parity. You know, a lot of times the bottom team comes up to be the number one team, and that could be the case, depending on what the Panthers do at their quarterback position. I know that they sold the farm for Sam Darnold, and now it's like they're looking at it like, I don't know if we want to keep going down this road, but I mean, it's one of those cases you never know. Everybody, make sure that you hit the like button. Make sure that you hit the like button. Also, this is your first time chilling out with us. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button and share the channel with your friends and family. If you hit that subscribe button, I promise you, I'll come and dance at your wedding one day. Definitely will. Definitely will. Eric Roberts is in here. He said Watson brings Fuller with him. Reported. Sign Jarvis. You already got Pitts. Watson contract opens up cap space versus Ryan's contract. That's how they pay Fuller, in case you were wondering. So it's one of those things. Sound like Eric Roberts. Sound like he's on your side, Coach Roney. He's sitting here thinking about, man, we might need to go ahead and make that move for Deshaun Watson because, you know, like I was saying earlier, a lot of people, you know, they feel like it's one of those cases where, you know, Matt Ryan needs to remain the quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons and play till he's 45 like Tom Brady. You know, I mean, Tom Brady doing it. Why can't Matt Ryan do it? You know, it's just one of those things, man. One of those things. Sean, he said, bring home Julio, Coach Roney. He said, bring him home. Julio Jones, he just had a Donnell Jones moment.
No, he did not.
He had a
No, he had an offset moment. He embarrassed us in front of the world. He embarrassed us in front of the world. We were Cardi B.
What in the world? How Cardi B get embarrassed by Offset?
Everybody caught him cheating online. Publicly. It was public embarrassment. That's what Julio did to us. He got on national TV. So I'm out of there. No.
Oh man. You crazy. I think Julio Jones, it was one of those cases where he had a Donnell Jones moment. Y'all know the Donnell Jones song. You know, he loved the Falcons and he didn't want to treat them bad. Oh, how he felt so sad now that he wanted to leave. Sweet little dee. That's how Julio Jones was feeling. And then it's like he realized, for all the Donnell Jones fans, y'all know that on the next album, he came back with Where I Want to Be Part 2, where he came back. He came back to the girl who's like, hey, I just want to be where you are. That's Julio Jones.
Said no.
Of course he took her back. Bridget, what's going on? He says, she says, what up, Coach? Why folks keep talking about bringing Julio back? He stayed injured and he didn't even want to be here. Exactly. These fans are delusional. Want a player that don't want to be here, but haters, but hate players that do. I mean, that look, that's true. That's true. I mean, he didn't want to be here now, but and he do be hurt all the time. See y'all talking me into it.
Exactly.
Y'all talking me into it. I was sitting here saying, hey, it might work, you know, but man, it makes sense. He do be hurt all the time. Julio Jones looked like a shell of himself last year. He did. And the Falcons, like, they legitimately got over the Houston Texans, you know, with that trade. A second and a fourth round pick, and they paid for a part of his contract.
Titans.
What'd I say?
Houston Texans.
Yeah,
I
got the shine on the brain, don't I? Goodness gracious. Yeah, but yeah, that legitimately makes sense. Mari, he said, thanks, Bridget. T-Baby says, everybody talk about 28-3, but nobody talks about the Saints collapse against the Vikings. and the Panthers collapse against the Denver Broncos in the Super Bowl.
Everybody has the problems in the NFC.
Cam Newton said, oh, nah, I ain't getting down there. Oh, man. Oh, man. Tristram West, he said, we had enough of Julio Jones in this run its course. So it seems like almost everybody's done. Everybody's like, look, we pretty much done with Julio. Also, wait a minute. They call me Easy. He says Deshaun is bringing everybody from Magic City to Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Oh man, that's crazy. But I mean, look, as for my opinion, I'm going to tell y'all what I think about this because all the other Atlanta YouTubers trying to Coach on your mind if I get a little bit more, a little bit more to show enough, if you don't mind. Promise you, I'll dance at your wedding one day.
Okay.
Thank you so much, sweetheart. Yeah, go ahead and pull that there for me there. I just want to watch. Okay. That's it? That's it?
You need more than that?
Yeah. Yeah, I need a little bit more than that. Oh, man. But yeah, all the other Atlanta Falcons content creators, they gave their opinion about, what's going on. I'm going to tell y'all what I think about as far as this Deshaun Watson trade or the possibility to get him. It depends on the deal. Thank you so much, Coach Ronnie. I appreciate that. Look, I do want to let y'all know what's in my cup is in my cup. It might be water, it might be moonshine, but if you see me smiling, that just means I'm happy to see it. But oh yeah, that's good. But yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all, if you could get the right deal, and y'all seen the video that I said that I was talking about in the truck, if you could get the right deal, you take that deal, Bo. Like, as far as loyalty, we're gonna have the rest of our lives to be loyal to Matt Ryan. We could retire number 2, right? We could put him in a ring of honor. As far as loyalty, like, we could continuously be loyal to Matt Ryan. But moving forward, we got to make sure that we take care of the team today. So if you can get the right deal for him, if you can trade Matt Ryan, a few picks, but I'm not into trading 7 and 8 picks for him. I don't want to be sitting here in 2025, 2026 saying, man, too bad we don't got no first round pick because we traded for Deshaun Watson, and it's a possibility he won't even be on the team, right? I can't do that. But if I could get a legitimately good deal out of it, oh yeah, I'm pulling the trigger, bro. All day. What's going on? Who that for life? Much love to you. Who came in and it was like, dang, Coach Low, y'all be blocking everything. Yeah, man. Yeah. We try to block Deshaun Watson from the Saints. Because that's another big point, too, guys. It's like, we got to remember, we need to sign Deshaun Watson because if he's playing for us, guess who he ain't playing for? Doggone New Orleans Saints. So I don't really care about the Panthers. I ain't got that much. The Panthers have a rivalry with us, but I don't have a rivalry. We don't have a rivalry with the Panthers. Doggone Saints, though. Oh yeah. I can't. Yeah, it would pain me to my soul to see if Deshaun Watson went to the Saints. Everything ATL says trading Kyle Pitts is destruction. 2 first, a second, Ryan, and whatever player they want besides Pitts, and a few mid-round picks to offset Pitts. Drug. Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. A few players that they can't touch. They can't touch Pitts. They can't touch AJ Terrell, right? They can't touch Grady Jarrett. Everybody else can pretty much go. I mean, since Fourier, and Fourier, he left us. We need to talk about that too. Since Fourier gone, I think it's one of those cases where we probably need to keep Deion Jones. Like that. That's going to be your middle linebacker. And don't be surprised if they don't change schemes now that Fourier is gone. They might not run that 3-4 defense anymore. They're probably going to be going to 4-4-3 just to keep Deion Jones clean. If they know what's good for him. JT says, hey, Big Low Kuntry and Coach Ronnie, I now pronounce you man or wife. You 13 years too late, bro. 14 in 2 months. Oh, man. Dante says, I guess Big Low picked Denver Broncos by wearing orange instead of us Falcons fans red and black. Nah, man. Falcons fan through and through, my brother. Falcons fan through and through. Coach Chair Artist 404, he said the Falcons, they will not get killed doing this deal. Just watch. So you think it's gonna go through? That's what you're saying. It sounds like you're saying that you think it's finna happen, Coach. If it does, that would definitely be exciting because it's kind of like me and my homeboy Twisted Torch. We were talking about earlier today. We was like, man, if Deshaun Watson does come to the Atlanta Falcons, it's gonna bring a whole nother kind of energy to the city.
Yeah, really.
It's gonna bring a whole nother kind of energy to the city because all those old guys who they kind of backed off of the Falcons after Michael Vick left. Matt Ryan came on and they just don't like him. Guess what they're gonna be saying every time Deshaun Watson throw a touchdown, Coach Ronan? Hello. That's what they're gonna be saying every time. Every time. So look, it's one of those cases where it would definitely bring a great energy to the city. Sean Watson, he will bring swag to the Falcons. Zach Anderson, what's going on, brother? Much love to you, fam. Sexton 999 says, what you gonna do if Deshaun Watson goes to the Eagles? Man, I mean, look, if he does go to there's really nothing I can do.
If he's not coming to us, he better stay out the NFC South. I don't care. Otherwise, who cares?
Well, look, there's obviously something going on with the Eagles because Jalen Hurts, he took it down that he's not the quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles from his social media. So, look, anything is possible. Just like Kevin Garnett says, anything is possible. Oh, I'm gonna say that, Coach Ronnie. I'm gonna say that. Francisco 86, he says, I'm gonna sit with you. This is crazy. Well, much love to you, brother. Thank you for sipping with me. He says, I hope we grab him though. Something new. Switch it up. Tupac change is good. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's true. Toxic Falcon says, y'all just want a Michael Vick. He said pathetic. He said, y'all just want a Michael Vick. Look, but Michael Vick is gone. Michael Vick is never walking through that door again. I'm never going to be looking for Michael Vick. I think that kind of goes with the point that we were making earlier. Like, players come and go. Players come and go. The same way there'll never be another Deion Sanders. Same way there'll never be another Roddy White. Whenever Roddy White was on the twilight of his career, a lot of us were thinking, man, it was good having 84 out here. We drafted Julio, and Roddy White and Julio, they were both at their peak for a short period. I would say for like a year. Moving forward, Roddy White, he faded out, rolled off into the sunset, and we had Julio here. But at the end of the day, there's only one Roddy White, there's only one Julio, there's only one Michael Vick. If Deshaun Watson gets added to that list and he does some great things, then there'll only be one Deshaun Watson. But look, it's kind of like my dad used to say all the time, if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. Oh, man. So I tell you what, Coach Ronan, she calls me conspiracy theory low. Coach Ronan, you know what you call is at?
What?
My hair. Oh, okay. You don't. Okay. All right. I think it was in the closet right there, but I remember you cleaned it out, so it probably ain't there no more.
Yeah, it might not be.
Yeah, okay. Well, all right. So I'm going to tell y'all my conspiracy theory, guys. I'm going to tell y'all my conspiracy theory.
You need a candle and you'll sit the
Nah, I'm good, baby. I'm good. All right. So what I think is going to happen, y'all make sure, get your pens or your papers. What I think is going to happen with this trade, think about where Deshaun Watson is from. He's from Gainesville, Georgia. That's not the country. All right. Matt Ryan, he's from Pennsylvania. Eagles, you could say they need a quarterback. They got the talent, but they need a quarterback. But Jalen Hurts, he would need to go somewhere. Where is Jalen Hurts from? Jalen Hurts is from Texas. I think you could do a 3-team trade, send all of these guys home, and get them to the places where they will want to be. I think Matt Ryan will want to play for the Philadelphia Eagles. He would have a chance to win. Deshaun Watson, he would get a chance to leave the Houston Texans. And Jalen Hurts, he would get a chance to go back to Texas. You know how everybody in Texas love Texas for some reason. So I think that's my conspiracy. That's what I'm predicting. Also, I don't know if y'all remember this. How long ago was that, Coach Ron? I put that video out about the Deshaun Watson trade a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all remember this. I said a year and a half ago, and one day I have it prepped in the stream. I said a year and a half ago that the Falcons may make a trade for Deshaun Watson, or they may be in the running for a trade for Deshaun Watson. I don't know if y'all remember this. Here we go, a year and a half later. What's going on? The city is turned over on its ear because Deshaun Watson was here in Atlanta today, considering getting traded to the Atlanta Falcons with the no trade clause. It's crazy. It's crazy. But that's my conspiracy, guys. I think that the Falcons, the Eagles, and the Texans can make a 3-team trade, and Deshaun Watson could legitimately come to Atlanta. I believe that they could split up the salary cap evenly, or depending on who has the most leverage, they could split that salary cap up in a way where the Falcons could actually have less of a salary cap hit, and give up more capital, more draft capital, and all of those players will get a chance to go home. I think that could happen. ATLJ Faithful said, "Low, you spitting game now." But that's my conspiracy. I think that could happen. False Start Falcon says that's a good theory. Cinco Mo says it wouldn't make sense for Philly. Well, do you think Philly legitimately, whenever you watch Philadelphia, you can tell that they don't believe in Jalen Hurts. And Jalen Hurts obviously thinks that he doesn't have a chance in Philly because he took being the Philadelphia quarterback off his social media page. We know that that's the international sign that there's something wrong. Yeah. That's like the Batman signal. When you take that off, it's like, oh man, something's gonna happen. So that's I don't know. Norman Fitzgerald, much love to you. Thank you so much for chilling out with us. He said, imagine how the league would look if everyone had to play in their own state. Man, if everybody played in their own state, the Georgias and Floridas of the world would be unstoppable. They would legitimately be unstoppable.
Followed by
Texas, California. I don't know who will really come next. Alabama's. There's some. Yeah, Ohio's are pretty good. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Hun Solo on tap music. He says every time we get naked for a black quarterback, they think we yearning for Mike Vick. Shake my head. If it was a white quarterback, wouldn't nobody bring Vick up? Oh man, that's crazy. Coach Wallace says Hurst is not going to want to play for the Texans. Well, I think he's a free agent, right? If I'm not mistaken. I don't think we had the right to trade him. I think he could pretty much sign wherever he wants to. Rob Murphy says, I think a 3-way trade going down, sending Watson to ATL, Ryan to Indy, and Hines to Houston. Okay. I can see that. I could definitely see that. What's going on, Daniel? What in the world, Bo? How you doing tonight, my family? Definitely. Tulane Watson. They need Blank and Ward Dunn talking to him. Dunn has some ownership in the organization. Well, I'm pretty sure if they're legitimately trying to get him, I can almost guarantee you Ward Dunn was there today. I'm pretty sure they probably met at Flowery Branch. I'm pretty sure ain't no telling. Could have met somewhere in Midtown or something. There's legitimately no telling. Texas and Cali. Yep. Texas and Cali. Bama Shine says, much love, big bro. Much love to you, family. Definitely. But yeah, I definitely feel like it's one of those cases where it could be a 3-team trade. Because think about it. The only reason why I'm thinking that the Texans wouldn't make it a 3-team trade in Indy, they don't want to help they don't want to help a team in their division get better. But one thing that my homeboy Smitty for Smitty Sports Machine said last night on his channel, and he made a great point. The NFC East, they used to do it all the time. They would trade people. The Dallas Cowboys, they trade people to the Eagles. Eagles trade people to the Redskins. Like, they would do it all the time. Everybody used to talk about how they were the best division in football. I just think they were just overly hyped. I didn't think they were the best division, but they used to trade in their division all the time. And for this trade to go down and be successful, no, that's definitely what we need to do. Jason Gaines says, cheer wine, soda Patterson, coach. But yeah. Mark 504, he says, nobody buying Matt Ryan for a first and a second. Well, good and doggone well. Y'all would take Matt Ryan right now for a first and a second, and y'all would pay us to take Taysom Hill. Yeah. I thought Hayden Hurst, he's a free agent. I don't think we could trade him. Bridget, he says, ATLGA Faithful, what's up? I know a lot of stuff don't make sense. I'm just tired of that sorry defense. I feel like we should have drafted a quarterback last year if this was the case, just my opinion. And you know what? And that's the thing, Coach Bridget, is that if they make this deal, it's like not only they make this deal, either way, they're going to have the draft of their lives. If they're still going to be in Atlanta. Because I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all, I'm going to continue the conspiracy theory, guys. If the Falcons get Deshaun Watson and Arthur Smith if he coaches like he did last year, you go ahead and book it. Brian Flores is going to be the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. Hello. You go ahead and book it. I'm telling y'all.
Based on what?
Atlanta's a African-American city. Brian Flores was done wrong by the NFL. They want to make sure. They want to make sure that this case goes away. Deshaun Watson loves Brian Flores. He said himself that wherever Brian Flores goes, that's where he wants to play. He just got an interim job right now as a special assistant in Pittsburgh.
I don't know what that is.
Basically, he's just
made up.
I'm basically like my first coaching job, kind of. You remember I wasn't really coaching. I was just sitting up there just watching. Yeah, I was just sitting there watching everything. But if Arthur Smith, if he has a terrible season, you could go ahead and book it. Brian Flores will be the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons next season. I'm telling you, if I'm lying, I'm flying. Ain't no wings on my back. I'm telling you, I might be able to jump high back in the day, but I ain't flying. I'm telling you, if Arthur Smith does not perform, if they get, look, there's a lot of ifs. If we're a fifth, we'd all be drunk. But if that's the case, Brian Flores will be the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons next season. Well, that season after that. Section 999 says, I love Hurts and want to keep Hurts, build around him, but I'm the only one who thinks about it like that. Oh man, nah. I've seen a lot of people who really like Jalen Hurts out there in Philly. I feel like the coach just didn't use him right. ATL young boy says Cocker Spaniel Patterson. Like what the world? Neil Harris says, I love your content, brother. Showing you love from Warner Robins, Georgia. Keep us informed. Much love to you, my brother. We will definitely keep you in the loop, fam. We will definitely keep you in the loop. Tristram says, no respect, low. But has there ever been a 3-team trade in the NFL? I believe there has been a few 3-team trades in the NFL. If I'm not mistaken, I know they've had, if I'm not mistaken, if they're not completely categorized as a 3-team trade, either it's that or it's like, okay, I trade this guy to you and then you take him from me and give him to them. But this is the perfect situation to have one. But nah. It's no disrespect taken, my brother. No disrespect taken. Bridget, she says, Brian Flores, I like that, coach. I'm telling you. Coach Wallace says, Coach, you're going too far right now. Arthur Smith, Coach Wallace guy. You know what I'm starting to think, Coach Rody?
Coach Wallace is Arthur Smith?
No, I started to think that's his brother or something, his cousin. Arthur Smith, your cousin, Coach. Your family gonna be good. Arthur Smith, daddy on FedEx, Coach. Y'all all right? Oh man, what's going on, the real Terrence? ATLGA Faithful says, Coach, would you give up Pitts or AJ for Watson? I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, Coach. Because then you mortgaging your future.
Yeah.
And I legitimately couldn't do that. Definitely. Rob Murphy says, my favorite ATL players, Mike Vick, Tony Gonzalez, Julio Jones, and Matt Ryan. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a pretty good group. ATL, DSGB, my clique, all the money that okay. He says, preach, Big Low. Oh man. Cinco Mo says that Flores would make the defense better. I mean, and that's true. That's true. Flores will definitely make the defense better. Now, we're just going off of if multiple things happen. Some people say that I got to get that hate out of my heart when it comes to Arthur Smith. So I don't know. Some people say I be hating on Arthur Smith. They say I have too many clothes on for him. What in the world? Scott Blair, he says, man, this channel and chat so much more chill than the Panthers channel. I was lurking there earlier. Them boys losing their minds that we might get Watson. Oh, boy. They going to be big, man. They're rivals. They're rivals. No! Oh, man. Not our rival, the Falcons. Like, what? Ain't nobody even checking for y'all like that. Oh, man. 20 CM Frazier, he says, Matt can't come back. Now time for him to go. Goodness gracious. He said he can't come back. Bridget says, Coach, I like that conspiracy theory getting Brian Flores, but if that's the case, then make the deal with Deshaun Watson. We'll work on the defense later. Hey, I feel you on that, Coach. Coach Wallace said, nah, he ain't no kin to me. See, I see, Coach Wallace. I see. I know that's your cousin or uncle or something. I know. Wallace Smith. Arthur Smith. I see you, Coach. I see you. Oh, man. What's up, Keith? Much love to you. But yeah, I definitely feel like that could be the case. Now, moving forward, Coach Jones made a good point. A lot of people in free agency, they're legitimately looking at it like, look, wherever Deshaun Watson goes, even if I don't go there, I'm going to consider it. You know, and for them to look at him and think that he makes that much of a difference, that obviously means that throughout the league, people felt like he got the short end of the stick in Houston, and people see that the young man is talented. I mean, he could, what is he, 28, 27 now? Like he could play 10 more years and still be really good in the league. Like, so, oh yeah, yeah. And he probably still ain't hit it yet. He probably still ain't hit it yet. Because right now it's one of those cases where I may be young, but I'm ready. That's where he at right now. But just imagine, like, even though he missed last season, he is one of those cases where he actually had a chance to sit and watch. He had a chance to sit back and watch the NFL season, watch everything that unfolds, and not actually be in the action. That could hurt a lot of defenses. Now, Falcons fans, I do want to let y'all know something, though. If we don't get him, Matt Ryan is still a viable option.
Oh, wow. So after all this talk about how we want Deshaun and we hope we get him, but you know what? I mean, Matt Ryan's cool too. Oh my gosh.
Matt Ryan's still a viable option.
He's gonna be on with Shannon Sharp today. I'm out of here. Oh, Shannon. I'm ready to go.
It'll probably be Sarah. Sarah will probably be the one on there. You know what? Me and Matt, we're out of here. Like, that's probably what's going to happen. Joseph Thor, he said that the Carolina Panthers channel is pure comedy. They cussing each other to slap out over there. Like, man. GBTJ, he says that he's a Cleveland fan and he hopes that they get him. Well, look, man, normally in this case, I would say good luck to you, but unfortunately, I can't do it. I got to make sure that I try to make sure that we get him. Dr. Space says, Big Low, you better wear green tomorrow or your wife or other people will pinch you. Oh, the doctor said St. Patrick's Day, that's their birthday. How about that? Isn't it ironic? Oh, man. Wait a minute. Dredd says, if Coach Baby Fish included in the trade, then we'll get the shot watch. What in the world? Y'all need to stop hating. So for everybody that's watching who didn't see before, the old coach went fishing and I caught this bass, right? It was probably about this big. But see, I was holding it up. And see, as you can see, I got big hands. You see how I cover up the microphone, hands big. So I was holding it up. They were like, Coach, what you doing with that little fish? I was like, what? Little fish? What in the world? Like, Coach, that fish looks like a baby fish. I like, you know what? See, y'all need to get that hate out your heart. I mean, y'all tell me. Y'all, that look like a little fish to y'all? Oh, that's a good size fish. That's good frying pan fish size right there. I mean, y'all let me know what y'all think. If y'all think that's a good size fish, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like, all right. If you feel like that's a good size fish, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like it's a small baby fish, like everybody's saying, I guess you could put a 2 in the chat. But we know what's going on. Oh man, y'all are crazy. Sterling Woods talking about, Coach, that was a small fish. What in the world? What in the world? Look, see, I ain't seen Molly Mall for about an hour. And they talking about that's a baby fish. Like, what? What in the world? See, what it was, you had to go over to the Saints channel. I heard that it's getting hectic over there, Molly Mall. If you don't mind, could you tell us what's going on? Like, I'm hearing that people are cussing each other out on the Panthers channel, and the Saints fans, they over there getting all upset, all up in arms. Like if you could tell us what's going on, We just trying to bring the young man home. That's all we trying to do. So what I said, wait a minute, let me see how many.
You said if it's one, it's a big old fish. You said if it's two, it's a teeny tiny fish that we need to throw into the Deshaun Watson trade.
All right. So let's see. I said if it's a one, it's a small fish, and I said if it's a two.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. So let's see what people say.
Dr. Spade says that it's a small fish.
Your moderator, Ray Murphy.
My homeboy Dre said it's a small fish. Hey, Scott says a 1.75 though. I take everything I can get.
It's a small fish. Let's keep going.
Coach Ronan, with all that hate in her heart.
Okay.
Coach Ronan hater alert. She said 2. My mom said 7. Like, what in the world? What?
That fish was the age of the fish.
Oh, 7. What in the world?
That fish was a kidnapped juvenile.
Y'all need to stop. Hey, Keith said, hey, Coach Ronan. Jason Gaines said 1.85. What in the world?
Round it up.
Levi said 3. That man? Alfonso says 2. Like, come on, y'all. What in the world? Antoine one time said straight from Warner Robins, Georgia, chilling with Big Low. Much love to you, man. Much love to Warner Robins.
Ghost Peppers, I love that.
Oh, wait a minute. I missed Coach Ghost Peppers. Okay, that's right. That's right, Coach Ghost Peppers. 1. It's enough fish for a sandwich. That's right, Coach.
One sandwich, though? You acting like you're doing something.
Hey, one sandwich per fish. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Coach Ron, you such a hater, man. You such a hater.
5-star Falcon said, okay, Coach, how many people did it feed? 1 or 2?
Jesus fed. Jesus fed.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. Y'all are crazy. Oh, wait a minute. T-Baby said that should be the Dolphins' new logo. What? What in the world? Papa John said, well, we know by tomorrow morning. From everything I'm hearing about Deshaun Watson, I don't even know. Molly Mall says, keep pounding TV is mad because they might miss out on him. Man, be like that sometimes. Doggone.
Nothing's set in stone. We don't know who's going.
Exactly. Coach Wallace, he says 2. See, Coach Wallace is mad because I called out Arthur Smith being his cousin. That's all that is. Sanchez Lowe, what's going on, Coach? Hope that you're doing good tonight, my family. Coach Terry Artist says, small fish. Yeah, that's him. Like, what in the world? David. Small fish. Yeah, that's him. You know who that is. Singer Bo says, enough to fry down. 1. So see.
Ramsey Morris said that's a fish stick.
What? Fish stick? What in the world? Tristan said that fish smaller than a brim. Big White says 2, cruelty to minors. Oh man. Y'all are crazy, man. Y'all are crazy. Coach Dre said, ain't nothing to hate on, though. Ain't nothing to hate. That's right. Brian Little said 3. I guess that's just how small it is. Hey, what in the world? Oh, Slick said, because we post a link to the tourney, Coach Ronan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think it starts tomorrow.
Yeah, it starts tomorrow.
Oh, shoot. Y'all better
have your thing in by 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, we're doing a tourney pick'em. So, anybody who wants to come on, whoever wins, they get a special gift. Coach Ronan said, I can't tell nobody, but you get a special gift. It's going to be historic. It's going to be like something that you ain't never seen before, So she's going to put the link in the in the comment section. You got to sign up and pick your teams by tomorrow at 9:00. Tomorrow morning at 9:00. Definitely. But it's one of those cases where I think that I think we got a chance to get Deshaun Watson. What you think, Coach Ronan? Do you think we had a chance to get him? Honestly, like not just hoping and wishing.
Yeah, I do.
Think so?
Yeah, because I think the relationship with Houston is so soured, and he feels like they set him up. So if he stays there, it's going to be hell to pay. They really got to get rid of him, or they're going to just be paying a whole bunch of money for somebody that's not going to do nothing.
I mean, that's true. I think I agree with you. I think it's one of those cases where, he pretty much has all the power, and it might benefit him to just keep vetoing trades until he gets like a trade where it doesn't benefit them.
Yeah, where it doesn't benefit them too much.
Yeah. Dre Jungle says, if I was them, I'll let them know Matt will be gone next year. Go to another team this year and force your way out next year. And we'll re-sign you. Let's build a team for you next year. Hey, that's actually kind of smart. Oh, man. Dante says, Big Low are cooking Irish green food tomorrow. Okay. Molly Ball says, I want Winston myself. I think we might give up too much. Okay, I understand that. Because I mean, the thing is with the Saints is that they need those draft picks for their team because they have some salary cap issues that they need to fix. Definitely. Cinco Mo says 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. Oh, man. Doctor says smaller than a catfish. Yeah, y'all going into a fish. What in the world? T-Baby says it feels good to have Deshaun. Wait a minute now. Hold on. Somebody knows something I don't know? No. What in the world? Oh, okay. I hear you, T-Baby. He probably came to New Orleans and ate some good seafood. That's all he did. Molly Mall says, dun dun dun. That's an Austin Powers mini fish. That's Austin Powers mini me fish. Y'all crazy. Sexton says, I hope ATL do get Watson. So it'll be hurt season. Man, and that's the thing, man. That's the thing. You never know. So Coach Ronan, she did put the link for the pick'em, for the tourney pick'em. Like I said, we're giving away a great prize. Free to join. You don't got to pay no money. Y'all know I don't take no money from nobody. Just a recap of some of the prizes that we gave away previously. I know we've given away, whenever we first started, we gave away some Amazon gift cards, Walmart gift cards. We gave away tickets to the first game of the season before. Tickets to the first game of the season. I gave away preseason ticket games. So the prize is going to be great. So I just want to have a different way to interact with everybody and have a good time. So make sure it's in the chat that you go ahead and sign up. If you're playing, sign up tonight because the tournament starts tomorrow. So I want to ask y'all in the comments, Dre, talk about that's a guppy. What in the world? So I want to ask y'all in the comments, we've been talking about getting Deshaun Watson. Do y'all think we have a chance to get him? If you feel like we do have a chance to get Deshaun Watson, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like it's one of those cases where, he's going to go to the Saints or the Browns or the Panthers, so they'll stop cussing each other out, put a 2 in the chat. I legitimately want to know. Also, if this is your first time chilling out with us, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. And if you're just excited to see where Deshaun Watson goes and you just need to get it off your chest to finally get it over with, you need a way to express it, make sure that you hit that like button. I would definitely appreciate it. But yeah, if you think we got a chance to get Deshaun Watson, put a 1 in the chat. But if you feel like it's one of those cases where he's gonna go somewhere else, put a 2 in the chat. Nocturnal, this is back to life, back to reality tour. You know, Nocturnal, he be partying. What he say? He said they popped bottles with their booty. He said, sorry, coach, we grabbed your best receiver. Hey, man, look, that's rough, man. That's rough. But, you know, we're going to be back. We're going to be back and better than ever. Back to life and back to reality. Prudence says, Alo, ask them what's the biggest bass they caught. Yeah, what's the biggest bass y'all caught? Y'all picking on me. You know, I done pulled my 13-pound out the water. Whenever I pulled them out the water level just dropped. It just said, whoop. That's just how big the fish was, Coach Rody. Oh, man. So Earn Money, he says he thinks that the Falcons have a chance to get him. He put a 1 in the chat. Dwight Thomas says he feels like the Falcons have a chance to get Deshaun Watson. The real Terrence feels like we have a chance to get Deshaun Watson. GBTJ, he says no. he says it's not happening. Brian Little, Sanchez Lowe, Coach Roney, they all think that Deshaun Watson might be coming to the A. Coach Dre said, nah, it ain't finna happen, Coach. Joseph said, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know what to tell you. GBTJ, now he put the 2 in. He says, no, it's not happening. Donta thinks that it's going to happen. Scott says 1, but he says they think it might be bittersweet. And I definitely understand that. ATLGA Faithful says at Molly Mall, I don't really care as long as he ain't a Saint. What I think, y'all got the best chance to get him. Then your coach come back. And that's true. Dre Jungles thinks we could get him. Tristan thinks that it's not going to happen. Molly Mall says 1, that the Falcons give up most of the whole team. Do you plan on a downfall, Molly Mall? Mike Marion says 1. He thinks that we got a chance to get him as well. Cinco Mo says 1. Slim, but 1 nonetheless. I can see that. ATLGA Faithful thinks that it's a no-go. Coach Bridget says 1. We have a chance, but it better not be selling the whole team. I feel you on that. Big Mike says 1. It seems like almost everybody think we got a chance. Demarion Foster, much love to you, Demarion. Thanks for chilling out with us. He says he don't think it's happening. Okay. Denial Pitts says, why not us? Kanye shrug. Oh, man. Adam Schefter said Deshaun Watson will be a Falcon by 1:30 tomorrow, per sources. Okay. All right, Adam. Now, you know, last time Adam came in here, now, you know, we had to check him for substance abuse. So, ain't no telling. T Money says 1. Brian Little says 1. They think it's going to happen. Coach Water says 1 because he gets to choose what team that he wants to go to. And my cousin said that. And my cousin said that it's a go. Oh, man. Not turn to TikTok. He says 1. Levi says 1. He wants to come home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. He's taking me home, guys. He's taking me home. Like, what in the world? Who that for life? He says, why y'all Falcons people had to come in on our business? Man, ain't nobody coming in on y'all business. Ain't nobody worried about y'all. We worried. Hey, we try to keep away from y'all. For real. Ain't nobody worried about y'all. Oh, baby, we finna go down there. We finna go down there and take them from them, baby. Oh, no, it ain't finna go down like that. Oh, man. Millie Mill says 1.5. It says 1.5. He think it's a half a chance. Okay, I mean, so it seems like more people are leaning towards the Falcons getting them than it not going down. It's like I can see it happening, but just like Coach Bridges said, I ain't trying to sell the farm, a left leg and a right arm, and one of my kidneys to get Deshaun Watson, to get number 4 on the field. I can't do it. We still gotta make sure that we take care of ourselves. Source already out. Twitter just won't release it. Watson is a Falcon. Like, come on, Coach.
Right. Adam Schefter Jr.
All right, Adam Schefter Jr. All right, Coach. I hear you. Mama said, Big Low, we don't talk like that.
We don't talk like that, Big Low. We don't talk like that,
Oh, whenever Coach Rody tried to talk with a New Orleans accent, like the longer she does it, she starts sounding Jamaican. It'd be funny. I'll be saying that, and I just be letting her keep talking. They think you like, oh, you just go down there, boy, and yes, we'll go down now. El boy, I don't know. Twist up if I tell the boy, repel boys, eh? Like, what in the world? Wait a minute. Hold on. And G.A. Paper says, did I just hear Miss Cleo?
Blocked. You're blocked.
Oh, man. Who that for life? He said, what can y'all offer? I mean, I'm thinking that we're going to offer 2 to 3 first-round picks, as much as I hate to say it.
3 first-round picks?
I think so.
Absolutely not.
I think so.
No.
And you're also going to give some sort of mid-round pick as well. 3rd, 4th, multiple ones. But the question is that how good at scouting is your scouting department? Because, I mean, there have been teams that made deals like this. I mean, think about it. What did they give up for Matthew Stafford? 2 first-round picks? But they had a team already. So, I mean, that's the thing. Brian Little says Deshaun Watson in the A. Yes, sir. Hey, we gotta wait to see how it unfolds. I think it's gonna happen tomorrow. Cinco Mo said, does it really matter how much we give up if guys are waiting to join them though?
That's a good question.
That is true.
Fair question.
That is true. They'll take a little bit of a pay cut. But there's a lot of money going around in Atlanta. We could, all these folks I see riding on 285 and these Bentleys and stuff, we could pay folks under the table.
Okay. We're not the Dolphins with backroom deals.
Wait a minute. Dolphins had backroom deals?
Remember, that's what the owner might be getting in trouble for, because Ryan Flores said he was offering them $50,000 or $100,000 to throw games.
Wow. I ain't know nothing about that. Oh, yes, I did. I did hear about that. Bridget says, folks keep talking about all these players will come and join them. Please tell me how these players are supposed to be getting paid. Make it make sense. Oh, man, they call me easy. Says, y'all go ahead and evict Ryan out of Atlanta. So, I mean, look, I said this about a year and a half ago. I said, look, I could see the Falcons making a deal or attempting to make a deal for Deshaun Watson. It's like, even if the deal doesn't, I don't know how many of y'all watch Colin Cowherd. He does where Colin was right, where Colin was wrong. This is where Big Low Kuntry was right. I was right on this one. I called it. The same way whenever I throw that, I throw that popper out into the corner of the pond, I'd be like, where Big Low was right. And I pull that big bass in, it's the same thing. Oh, man. But yeah, this is one of those cases. Okay. Appreciate it, Coach Ronnie. But yeah, this is one of those cases, guys, where I think that this is gonna come to an end pretty soon. This whole saga. If you did sign up for the Pick'em League, make sure that you let me know. Now, if you signed up, I need you to make sure that you put your team in by 9:00 tomorrow morning. So if you have to, you might need to make sure that you put it on tonight. That you pick your team tonight, so you're good to go. You don't have to pay anything to play in this league, and the winner is getting a very special prize. Coach Rona can't. She told me I can't tell y'all what you're winning because y'all be trying to cheat. So whoever wins is getting a very, very special prize. So definitely make sure that you sign up to play in the March Madness Pick'em. Definitely. But look, man, I'm definitely excited. What's going on, Coach Rod?
Denial Pitch just said that breaking news: the Panthers offer 17 first-round picks and Petey Pablo for what?
Who am I? Petey Pablo, take the shirt off, switch around your head like a helicopter. Oh man, y'all are crazy. Let me highlight that comment so everybody can see it. Denial Pit says, breaking news. Panthers offer 17 first round picks and Petey Pablo for Deshaun Watson. Raise up, take your shirt off, switch it right, swing it like a helicopter. This one for who? This one for you? What? Oh man, I gotta tell you about my uncle. My uncle, he loved that song. My Uncle Freddie. He loved that song. They play that song. You know how the old dude, they be dancing. They be all jerky. You're like, raise off, take the shirt off. You stand like this right here. Swing it like a helicopter, North Carolina. Raise on this one for you. This one for who? Get this thing. I'm like, man, you from Georgia. Man, where in the world? Yeah. Have you ever been to North Carolina, Uncle Freddie? Oh man, y'all are crazy, man. Part-time Falcons said that was the best comment of the night. And Fonzo said, I signed in, Coach. So I definitely appreciate it, Coach. Definitely, man. Definitely. So, yeah, I mean, anybody who wants to play, make sure that you sign in. We get together. We're going to get together. And like I said, whoever wins get a great prize. It's free, to play. The prize is free. Like I said. So make sure that you sign in. Pick your team before tomorrow morning at 9:00. I want everybody to get a chance to win. Coach Wilder says, Coach Lowe, have a question. How many picks do we have to give up when we move to get Julio Jones? So I know we gave up 2 firsts and a second. If I'm not mistaken. I believe it was 3 or 4 picks total. And I remember the Cleveland Browns didn't do anything with those picks. They didn't do anything with those picks. So it's I don't know. Oh man, I forgot to talk about Fourier, man. So I know a lot of y'all don't know Fourier. He went to a lot of y'all don't. I'm sure a lot of y'all do know. Fourier, he signed with the Jacksonville Jaguars. They were just paying exorbitant money. They're the big spenders in free agency this year. I hate to see Fourier go, but at the end of the day, he's a young man that had to take care of his family. Like he had to go ahead and take the opportunity, and he's getting it paid. He's getting paid an exorbitant amount of money. I remember when everybody was saying, talking about Fourier moving forward, talking like it's a foregone conclusion. that he was going to be here, the whole time I'm sitting here thinking, I don't know. I don't know if he, he just had a really good season. He a really good season on a team that wasn't that good. He might go ahead and make that jump and to just go ahead and get that big contract. You gotta remember he was drafted in like the 4th or 5th round. So his rookie deal, he didn't make that much money. So whenever I seen that, I was like, he's probably out the door. He's probably out the door. So yeah, definitely wish Fourier luck. Definitely hope that he's has a successful career moving forward because he's a great, smart, instinctual player. And I think that he's going to be good for years to come. And you never know. You might have a chance to come back and be a Falcon again one day. You legitimately never know. ATL Young Boy said, start my bracket now, coach. All right, go ahead and jump on that bracket. See if you can win this prize. See, it's hard for me to not to say what it is. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, so he was in the 6th round. My bad, coach. He was drafted in the 6th round. ATLJ Faithful says wanted to keep Fourier, but congrats to him getting paid. Now are we keeping do? I hope we do. To be completely honest with you, coach, I hope that we keep Deion Jones. And if it's one of those cases moving forward where he plays that Mike linebacker, I think we may have to actually move back to a 4-3 defense because it's going to be tough to keep him clean in that 3-4 if he's the Mike. He's a little bit too small to be trying to shed those blocks, the blocks off of those guards and those centers coming off of those defensive tackles. It's going to be tough for him. Bruce Nelson says Denver. Bruce Nelson with the Superman chat. He said Denver gave up 2 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks and 3 starters for Russell Wilson. He is 33, but Deshaun is 26 years old. He's a 26-year-old Pro Bowl quarterback, and that's true. Like they gave up a lot for him. Dun dun dun! That's a Superman chat. Appreciate that, Bruce. But yeah, they gave up a lot for him. But it's one of those cases. One thing that we also have to remember, he's also a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Now, I don't know if a Super Bowl is in Deshaun Watson's future. If he comes to the Atlanta Falcons, hopefully, that's in his future. But whenever you win a Super Bowl, that kind of adds to your legacy and to the money that you make a little bit. Don't believe me? Look at Nick Foles. He got broke off after he won the Super Bowl. A lot of people were thinking like, oh, wait a minute, maybe he is a franchise quarterback. Come to find out he was just in the right system. Mills says, y'all think it's possible to get Watson without giving a lot due to his, what's that, NTC?
No trade clause.
Oh, his no trade clause. Okay. He might tell Houston, take what Atlanta's giving or pay me not to play. And that,
that's what I've been saying.
Yeah, that's what Coach Rondy been saying.
And just be like, well, I'm going to just sit here. Y'all can pay me this money and get nothing.
I sit for 2 years,
Exactly.
I just sit. Yeah, I can just sit for 2 years.
It would feel good to him because he felt like the team abandoned him.
Yeah.
So he would be getting revenge.
That's true.
And then he'll come to Atlanta for free.
Yeah, that's true. Coach Bridges says, Coach, you keep saying what I'm typing as I'm writing it. How are you reading my mind? Nah, Coach, they just said great minds think alike. Live Creek Music said Deshaun Watson comes. Levi Creek Music. Levi Creek Music says Deshaun Watson comes to Atlanta, and Julio Jones comes back with a 1-year deal out of humility.
I don't want him back. I don't care how humble he comes back. I don't care if he comes back with his hat in hand, no jersey, because no one wanted to pick up his old rusty self. No one wanted him to play with them anymore because he doesn't get out on the field. I don't want him back. I don't know how he did it.
Man, Coach Roney.
I told you they need to have a flash fire sale, free agency flash sale his jerseys and sell them for 11 cents. Free shipping.
11 cents.
Free shipping.
Man, Coach Rody.
Because Julio talked all that trash, embarrassed us, all that junk, so he could go to Tennessee and get kicked out of the playoffs quicker than he ever did in Atlanta.
I mean, yeah, you got a point. You got a point. You know, he said that he said he trying to win. Denial Pitts, he says, Ronnie, you got to get out your feelings, my friend.
No, I'm not. I can't believe it.
Oh, Coach Ronnie. Coach Ronnie, big man.
When it first happened and you showed me that, I mean, I was floored. I could not believe that.
Yeah, that was one of the most embarrassing moments. One of the most embarrassing moments in Falcons history. And we've had them. We've had our share of them. Yes. You know, and that was like, man, boy, we the talk of the sports world again for something that's not positive.
Dre said I sound like Tina when she was fed up with ice. I'm gonna start swinging in the back of the limo on Julio. Oh my God, she made me so mad. And I'm gonna run to the Holiday Inn.
Not Holiday Inn, Coach. Oh man. ATL Youngboy says, Coach, what about Juice Landry? So a lot of people don't know the Falcons, they're looking at Jarvis Landry as a free agent sign, and he was actually in Atlanta today. I'm cool with it. I think that, you know, he's one of those pieces who that every wide receiver room should have. He's a great blocker, which is pivotal in this Arthur Smith system. He's a sure catcher. He's not gonna you know, blow you away with the speed. It's not like he can run like the old coach, but I mean, he can.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Keep going.
Yeah, like he can run like the whole. You know,
run like Mike Davis.
No,
run like Mike Davis.
No, Mike Davis run. Big Low.
All right.
That's how I run. Oh man. But yeah, I mean, I think he runs like a 4.6 40. I mean, which isn't, you know, necessarily slow, but you know, NFL speed is, you know, it ain't finna blow you away. Not when there's linebackers out here running 4.3s. So, but he can run every route on the route tree. He can get open, and I mean, you gotta give the man his credit. Proves that eat the cake, anime. Oh man, Jay Murphy says I'd rather have Allen Robinson instead of Jarvis Landry. I ain't gonna lie to you, Coach. I want both of them. I want both of them, Coach. Oh man, y'all look crazy, man. Well, look, I ain't finna hold y'all up because I know a lot of y'all got to get up and go to work tomorrow. I definitely appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming on and chilling out with the old country boy. Thank y'all so much. Every Wednesday we get together, we chill out. We have the coaches meeting. This is one of the coaches meetings. So everybody who subscribed, you know, they're part of the coaching staff. Make sure that you hit that like button. If you haven't hit it yet, make sure that you hit it before you leave. I would definitely appreciate it. And I promise you I'll dance at your wedding one day. Make sure that you share the channel with your friends and family. And if this is your first time chilling out with us, make sure that you hit that subscribe button right down there. I promise you, you know, you hit that subscribe button for me. You know, I come and I do I don't know, what's the new dance, crazy Coach Ron? I come and do a TikTok dance at your wedding one day. But anyway, y'all take it easy. Don't do anything that I would do. Y'all stay safe, man. We ready.